Hello guys, welcome to Tech Tricks tutorial. In today's video, I will show you how to set up Stripe for recurring payments. Even though the Stripe API documentation is long, there is an easy and fast way to set up monthly recurring payments for your software. In this video, we will create a pricing table for people to choose monthly or yearly subscriptions. We will also handle Stripe webhooks to manage user access based on their subscription status. Finally, we will let your users manage their subscriptions, including updating credit cards, upgrading or downgrading plans, or even cancelling them. You will see that we can do this with just a few dozen lines of code. For the tech stack, I will be using React and an API endpoint through the Next.js API route. You can use anything else, like an Express server. This is the video I wish I found when I got started. First, let's start with a quick overview of what we're going to build. On the client side, your customers will be able to select a yearly or monthly plan and subscribe by entering their credit card details. This information goes straight to Stripe, which creates the subscriptions and customers. Stripe will update our API through webhooks to tell us whether to grant or revoke access to the users. The users will also be able to manage their subscriptions through the Stripe customer portal. Before we start coding, let's set up the Stripe account. Make sure you're in test mode, then go to your product catalog and add a new product. You can name it whatever you want. I'm going to call it Hello YouTube and set up a monthly recurring payment of $19. This will create the product, click on it, and you will see your pricing plan. Start by creating a payment link. Click the button to create the link. If you work with European businesses, check the option to let them input their tax ID for VAT invoices. On the After Payment page, replace the message with "Go back to your dashboard and refresh it to unlock the services. Thanks for your trust." Create the link, then create another link for the same product with a yearly plan at $99 per year. Follow the same steps to create the payment link and set the After Payment message. For each pricing plan, note down the price ID and the payment link URL. We will use these later in our code. Now let's code a pricing table where users can choose between monthly and yearly plans. I have set up a Next.js project with a pricing component. This component has an array of plans with two objects, one for the monthly plan and one for the yearly plan. Each object has a price ID and a payment link URL. We also use the environment variable to switch between test and production modes. The component is mostly UI with a simple useState hook to switch between plans. When users click the subscribe button, a new window opens to direct them to the payment link URL with their email pre-filled. This part assumes you already have an authentication system in place. If not, I will cover a use case for unauthenticated users later. Now, when a user clicks the subscribe link, it opens the payment link and pre-populates their email. After the user completes the payment, Stripe will create a customer and an active subscription. We will receive a webhook event from Stripe, which will notify us to update our database. To handle webhooks, go to your Stripe dashboard under Developer and get your API key. Add this key to your project as an environment variable. Then, set up a local event listener using the Stripe CLI. In your terminal, run stripe listen / localhost 3000 API webhook Stripe and get the webhook signing key. Add this key to your environment variables. Create an API endpoint for the webhook. I am using Next.js, so I created a root in the API folder. Verify the webhook signature and handle events with a switch statement. We care about two events, checkout.session.completed and customer.subscription.deleted. For the first event, retrieve the customer and subscription details, then update or create the user in the database. For the second event, update the user to revoke access when their subscription is deleted. Let's test this setup. Subscribe to a yearly plan with test data. The webhook event should update the user in the database, granting access. Cancel the subscription to test the revocation, ensuring the user no longer has access. In your next JoyJ's project, create an API route to handle these webhook events. The endpoint will verify the signature of incoming requests to ensure they are from Stripe. Handle the checkout.session.completed and customer.subscription.deleted events. For checkout.session.completed, extract the customer and subscription details from the event data. Update or create the user in your database with these details, granting them access. For customer.subscription.deleted, update the user in your database to revoke their access. To test this setup, simulate a subscription using test card details provided by Stripe. Stripe offers a variety of test cards to simulate different scenarios, such as successful payments, failed payments, and more. Use 4,242, 4,242, 4,242, 4,242 inches as the test card number with any future expiration date and CVC. Complete a payment and check your webhook listener for the event. Ensure that your database updates correctly, granting the user access. Next, simulate a cancellation. Go to your Stripe dashboard, find the test customer, and cancel their subscription. Check your webhook listener and database to ensure the access is revoked properly. Let's also dive deeper into managing subscriptions via the Stripe Customer Portal. The Customer Portal is a Stripe-hosted page that allows users to manage their subscriptions without having to build this functionality yourself. In the Stripe dashboard, under Billing, find Customer Portal and enable it. Customize the settings to include options like updating payment methods, viewing billing history, and cancelling subscriptions. Copy the Customer Portal link provided. In your code, create a button or link on the user's dashboard that directs them to the Customer Portal. Append a query parameter to pre-fill the user's email. When the user clicks the link, they will be taken to the Stripe Customer Portal with their email already filled in, allowing them to manage their subscription easily. For a comprehensive user experience, consider sending an email after payment completion. Use an email service like SendGrid or Mailgun to automate this process. In your webhook handler, after updating the database, trigger an email to the user. The email should include a welcome message, a summary of their subscription, and a link to their dashboard. Lastly, when you're ready to move to production, switch your Stripe keys from test to live mode. Update your environment variables with the live secret key and webhook signing secret. In the Stripe dashboard, add a webhook endpoint for your live site. Ensure it listens for the necessary events such as checkout.session.completed and customer.subscription.deleted. Next, if you're initiating recurring billing plans for your customers, a system that properly stores and encrypts credit card data is very important. Since Stripe is a Level 1 PCI compliant payment provider, this is a good option for you to use if you're planning to use payment and subscription plans. Stripe allows you to integrate with third-party software to create recurring billing options. But in this Stripe tutorial, we are going to focus on the recurring billing options within the Stripe dashboard itself. On the Stripe dashboard, locate the Create button in the upper right-hand corner of the main menu. If you click on the drop-down, you'll see the subscription option. You can click on it with your mouse or use the hotkeys, which are C and S, to automatically launch the subscription page. In order to use the hotkeys, you just need to have that browser active on your web page and have Stripe open. The first field is to find an existing customer or add a new one. If you have a new customer, a light box pops up where you can add all of the account details for the customer. This information will be applied directly to this billing plan. If you want to bill a customer that's already saved in your Stripe account, just use the drop-down to select the correct customer. In the pricing section, you'll add new pricing. If you're adding a new product or service, you can add all the pertinent details in the lightbox that pops up. If you're billing for a product or service that you've already created, just click the button and select the product. If you want to add more than one item to the billing plan, click the Add Product button and repeat the process to add additional services or products. Under the subscription schedule, choose the start date and the end date for the billing cycle. This is pretty self-explanatory. In the next section, you can also choose whether you want to have a free trial and the number of days associated with the free trial. As you build the billing plan, you'll notice that it updates in the summary section on the side, showing you what you've already selected for your customer. If you select a customer that has a saved card on their profile, this radio button will auto-select to use the credit card already on file. If the customer does not have a card on file, you can use the Add Payment Method button to enter the credit card details. Under the advanced options, you can add custom invoice fields if needed, such as a purchase order number or anything specific to the billing plan. You can also add a thank you note in the invoice footer section. Once all the details are filled in, you're ready to start the subscription. Once you have one or more subscription plans set up in your Stripe account, you can click over to the Payments tab in the main menu of your Stripe account and then the Subscriptions sub-tab. This will list all current, scheduled, and cancelled subscription plans, allowing you to keep track of all your payments and manage them accordingly. Let me know in the comments what kind of business you are running, how you are using billing plans and subscription plans for your specific company, and if you were easily able to set recurring payments by following this tutorial. Lastly, consider implementing additional features, such as retry logic for failed payments. Stripe provides events like invoice but payment failed and invoice to payment succeeded that you can listen to. Use these events to notify users of failed payments and retry the payment process. Also, explore offering promotional discounts or trial periods to attract new users. Now, let's dive into some useful features that Stripe has to offer. Stripe Connect is designed to help you build marketplaces, onboard sellers, or pay service providers. It offers 3 options: Custom Connect, Standard Connect, and Express Connect. Custom Connect gives you full control over the user experience, Standard Connect provides a pre-built UI for quick integration, and Express Connect strikes a balance between ease of integration and control. Stripe Payments is the core service that enables businesses to accept online payments. It supports a wide range of payment methods, including credit debit cards, bank transfers, and digital wallets. Stripe Payments has a global reach, allowing businesses to operate in many countries and currencies. It also includes advanced fraud prevention tools that use machine learning to detect and prevent fraudulent transactions. Payouts are fast and reliable, ensuring businesses receive their funds promptly. Stripe Billing helps manage recurring revenue, such as subscriptions. It allows you to create, update and manage subscription plans, generate and send invoices automatically, and use smart retry logic to improve payment success rates for failed transactions. Additionally, it handles proration for mid-cycle subscription plan changes, ensuring accurate billing. Stripe Reporting provides detailed analytics and financial reporting tools to track business performance. The real-time dashboard offers insights into transactions, balances, and payouts. Custom reports can be generated based on specific criteria, and reconciliation tools help match Stripe transactions with bank statements. Data can also be exported in various formats for external analysis. Stripe Tax simplifies tax calculation, collection, and reporting. It automatically determines the correct tax rates based on the customer's location and ensures compliance with local tax regulations. Detailed tax reports assist with filing and remittance, and the service supports tax requirements in many countries. Stripe Identity offers tools for verifying customer identities, crucial for preventing fraud and meeting compliance requirements. Verification flows are easy to integrate, and the service includes document verification to check the authenticity of ID documents. Biometric checks, such as facial recognition, can also be used for identity verification. Stripe Identity ensures compliance with KYC, Know Your Customer regulations. Stripe Atlas helps you start a business from anywhere in the world. It assists with incorporating a US company quickly and easily, opening a US business bank account, and accessing legal and tax advice. With Stripe Atlas, you can also start accepting payments through Stripe, providing a comprehensive solution for new businesses. That's it for this detailed tutorial. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Make sure to press the bell button to be the first to know about our new videos. If you have any questions or need further assistance, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.